Welcome to I Need Some Disney, the podcast where we dive into everything Disney, from the parks to the rides to the movies to the shows and everything in between. This week's episode, we're blasting back in time all the way to 2001, where I have found some old Disney rumors. Let's see what came true and what did not. Hey, I'm Blake T. Wild, and today, of course, as always, I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Lena.
Hi. No, I could have done it better. Hi.
I thought you were going to do the whole intro for me. I thought that's what you meant. Today, we are discussing something interesting that I found. Lena?
What?
Disney rumors from 2001. 24-year-old rumors from nerds online on Disney forums.
Okay, interesting. What are we doing with these rumors?
Just kind of talking about them, I guess.
You want to hear how crazy people were in 2001?
Yeah.
Well, they just got off their kick of the Y2K panic and everything, so go easy on them, okay?
Oh, we're going to have, something else is going to be coming too.
Okay. Important question is, are these rumors before or after 9/11?
Both.
No, interesting. This is going to be interesting.
I went and found, I have signed up. Don't leave me. I have signed up for several Disney-based fan forums since we've started this.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is Disboards forums.
Disboards? Like
Disboards.
these boards?
No, Diz.
Disboard?
Disboard. What are you doing? Are you Flavor Flav?
You gotta flavor it.
There's also Mice Chat.
Mice Chat? Why isn't it Mix Chat?
Because that's, the Irish already have that one.
Why isn't it Mouse Chat?
That one does make sense. Well, because it's multiple mouses.
It's multiple mouses?
It's mice. There's also the WDW forums.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That's the unofficial Walt Disney World forum, specifically for Walt Disney. But this one today, I'm discussing stuff from... We are discussing stuff from the Disboard forums. And, I'm going through... I went through... maybe, I don't even know, 50 to 80 pages worth.
What? Why?
To scour for anything interesting from rumors and ideas and whatever else ideations were posted on here beginning in 2001. Doesn't start at the very beginning of 2001. The earliest one I think is from about May-ish is when they started cataloging them. But I thought it would be fun to just go through and see what people were saying 24 years ago about Disney.
Okay, again, be easy on them. They just survived the Y2K crazy.
What is with you and Y2K?
Because technology was supposed to take over and kill us all. Okay? Okay. And now they have to put their conspiracy theories online. Okay? Do you know how mind-boggling that was?
Lena, where did you get that tinfoil hat from?
Do you know how insane that was?
Why did you make your tinfoil hat look like the Mickey ears cap?
Hey, I'm not saying this. I'm saying go easy on them. Because clearly they were dealing with a lot.
Oh.
Before 9/11. No disrespect to 9/11.
Oh boy. It happens. And you would be shocked how quickly they get back to discussing Disney rumors. They needed something. So, let's get right into this with the first Disney rumor. This is both parks, Disneyland and World, and also DCA, I suppose, Disney California Adventure Theme Park. Disneyland's third theme park? Posted by another voice on May 2nd, 2001. Get this.
What?
Here's what it says, quote, Disney has just asked the City of Anaheim City Council for permission to develop the property that has been earmarked for Disneyland's third theme park. Now, before everyone gets excited, Disney has been asked to develop that land as a parking lot and leave it there for the next 5 years. Pretty interesting, because Disney's own website, thirdthemepark.com, talks about the first phase of a new park opening in 2003.
New park? Isn't that...
What?
I'm trying to remember. When did California Adventure open?
This was already open.
Oh.
California Adventure. That's why it's third.
Oh, my bad.
My
bad.
They continue, what if Pooh's 100-Acre Woods was in Anaheim? Or Ariel and Sebastian found their new way home undersea? found their new undersea home here. I don't know where I got it.
What are they trying to say?
I don't know. What if Anaheim could be home to not 2, but 3 Disney parks? Recent improvements to the Anaheim Resort and Disneyland Resort area anticipated future growth, making it possible for a well-designed third Disney park to be opened within the planned framework for the resort area. With this in mind, and DCA opening within early 2001, Disney is working with the city of Anaheim to beginning planning and designing processes.
Okay, but they never opened up
They
their
never did.
park, so they are stupid or were misinformed. What's going on here?
Well, the interesting thing is that it continues with the president of the Disneyland Resort saying that a new Disney park requires us to take a long-term view, a creative design, careful planning process, and effective transportation and parking plans. And then it's continues, Doug Moreland, Senior Vice President of Imagineering, says, "The sky's the limit when it comes to imagination, but it's not the only limit." Our Imagineers have to maintain Disney's superior standards, and they must use the Anaheim and Disneyland Resort-specific plans as their guide and create a project that can be realized within the framework.
What?
Yeah, this is, like, stuff taken from, like, interviews and, like, that website, that third whatever. The proposed project would complement Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure, possibly including a theme park or water park.
Isn't that kind of funny, though? Because now they're finally getting not a third park, but add-ons.
Well, that's exactly what I thought, because it continues with saying, along with integrated retail, dining, and entertainment experiences, the new park would evolve with a first phase anticipated in 2003 and completion in 2010.
Yeah, so far off.
Now, 24 years later, if you'll remember back to our, I think episode 3, our What's Coming to Disneyland, what you were just saying, Disney Forward.
Oh, yeah, Disney Forward.
In which they're doing that exact thing. They want it to be retail. They want it to be like a weird water theme park based on the designs of the schematics of that other area.
It's supposed to be like water features, not water
I don't know.
park.
It's probably water features, but what's the difference? You can have a slide. Or like, what's the fountains that shoot up?
Well, water features normally mean like you don't get to play in the water.
They probably would have that somewhere, I imagine.
I guess so.
A mall has it. Why can't Disneyland? And then if you remember the map, the Disneyland, and then down to like the right of the convention center, they were like, here's an extra space that we can do stuff with. And like the general idea.
Isn't that really far off from the parks, though?
It's not as far as you expect. It's about the same probably distance as where our hotel was, just on the opposite side.
That's still a pretty far walk.
But that was mostly, I think, it seems like it's going to be retail and maybe hotels.
Oh, okay, that's different.
But that's literally just this. That's their third theme park from 24 years ago, which it's taken 24 years to become Disney Forward, and it's still not a real thing.
Well, it's going to be a real thing finally. Weren't they getting a lot of pushback from the city, though?
Oh, yeah.
So much pushback from the city to let them expand on anything.
Can you imagine if this had actually happened? And in 2003, they opened a new Disney park with, I don't know, dinosaur or their own Typhoon Lagoon in Blizzard Beach.
I'm trying to think what would be best there. I don't think a water park. Well, but they don't have one, though. And
I don't know, I feel like it might be better suited for California.
A water park?
Yeah. They got all that water stuff at California
so
Adventure.
It's cold there, though. Like, randomly. Remember how cold it was in May?
That's a good point. But, gee whiz.
Mm-hmm. Gee whiz.
A third park in California.
Well, I mean...
Just imagine the possibilities. What they could have done.
I mean, it's always so frustrating that it didn't expand, you know?
Yeah.
Mainly because it's the one we live closest to.
Like now, based on that Disney Forward stuff, it seems like they would have a general idea of like established Disney properties that they would want to use. But if they were doing it then...
I'm still upset when they first, approved this. They didn't think about Disney wanting to expand. And that they put them right next to the freeway. And I'm just kind of like, bro, there's no room for them to expand. They gotta go to the, to the left?
Yeah.
If they want to expand, because there's a freaking freeway right there. And it makes me kind of mad, these idiots, why didn't they give them a bigger
Because that's
space.
all Walt Disney could afford when it was orange groves.
I know. But also Anaheim wasn't... when we were looking up, Anaheim was starting to grow, though.
Yeah.
Anaheim wasn't a full city yet. So I'm like, again, why didn't they give them more space? But then again, of course, they didn't know Disney was going to blow up like it did. I get it, blah, blah, blah.
But I think it would have been crazy if this did happen, because think about what properties from Disney came out between 2003 and 2010. That would have really been like,
Lilo
you
and
watch
Stitch.
it.
Atlantis! Sorry.
No, they didn't do anything for Atlantis to begin with. You think they're going to put it at this third park?
I think it would have been cool.
Think about, like, this would have been a park that you would have watched expand, like, every time you fucking go there.
Oh, good point.
Because they would have been like, well, what do we put here? We only have this much, a select amount of stuff. Whereas now they have such a detailed plan. Like, what if they had done this and they had actually gone back and made some original fucking rides and attractions? You think they could have done it in 2003?
No.
Create their own stuff for once instead of taking properties from fancy movies that are popular?
No.
What movies do you think they would have done? Finding Nemo, something
2001.
maybe? 2003 to 2010. Bolt? Bolt
no.
the Ride!
No.
Chicken Little.
The Haunted Mansion.
Oh. That came out in 2003.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Stitch the movie. Finding Nemo.
I feel
Brother
like
Bear. Atlantis.
they
My
definitely...
Lizard Return.
Definitely...
George of the Jungle.
God damn it. They definitely would have done something with Stitch. Because they replaced ExtraTERRORestrial.
Mm-hmm.
They're 100% they would have tried to do something with Stitch here again. I think they would have just had to redo stuff that they had at Disney World. Because it would have taken so much fucking time to build anything and, Imagineer it and do all the cross-fitting and all that extra shit, that it would have taken so long to get any of this up and running that, by the time it gets completed, Stitch is out of date.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Brother Bear, the ride. Nobody wants to go on it anymore at the third park.
Well, you gotta remember, it has to depend on what the ride is, too. Everyone loves Splash Mountain, and that movie was from, the 50s?
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Also depends on the ride, how fun the ride is and
that's what I'm saying.
How well they execute
I guess
that.
so. That's a good point. Are you ready to move on? Any other thoughts about a possible third park 24 years ago?
It would have been nice.
Do you think you guys would have gone there more if there was a third park?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Probably.
Next up, Disney to buy Fox?
Well, that already happened.
From Serangel, a name that will come up repeatedly. May 17th, 2001. Disney is well positioned to participate in media industry consolidation, which the company expects to continue. Chief Financial Officer Thomas Staggs said the world's second largest media company may be interested in buying cable television, radio, and other programming assets. Staggs said yesterday while speaking at a Bank of America securities conference that he thought $3 billion to $5 billion is a possible range. Also, there's a fun little bit in the article that this Post copied stuff from, which is that Disney shares rose 82 cents to $32.88. Of course, as we all know, 18 years later, Disney will buy Fox. Get ready for this, because this is a crazy idea. On May 22nd, 2001, Obi-Wan Kenobi posted, Disney may purchase Marvel Comics.
No, get out.
Well, Lena, right now there's a rumor floating around the internet that Disney might purchase Marvel Comics, and then in parentheses, just in case nobody on Disboards knows what that is, they wrote, publishers of the X-Men, Spider-Man, among others. Mm-hmm. They continue, Marvel has been in financial trouble for several years, and their financial outlook isn't too bright right now. Also, ComicCon.com quoted a Variety article that stated Disney is preparing to make some acquisitions. This is what they quoted. Walt Disney Corporation's chief financial officer promised Wednesday that the entertainment giant will not be left behind as media businesses continues to consolidate. In an unusual declaration, the Disney company is husbanding cash...
Husbanding?
It's a word. It's like animal husbandry. I don't know. Or it might have been a typo. Staggs even indicated a hypothetical ballpark of $3 billion to $5 billion for the purchase. The article said that there are no targets named, but Pixar and the Fox Family Channel were possibilities.
Huh.
So this is also before they bought Pixar. Before Michael Eisner ruined the relationship so much that they kicked him out and brought on Bob Iger.
I didn't even realize they didn't have Pixar.
Yeah, they didn't buy it until 2003.
Oh, wow.
Or so, I think it's 2003. Disney does not have a major interest in the comic book industry. Marvel's main competition is DC Comics, which they have to note are publishers of Superman and Batman, for anyone unaware, owned at the time by Time Warner, Disney's major media conglomerate competitor.
Yes.
Would Disney purchase Marvel?
Yes.
On one hand, Marvel has been the industry leader for years with a number of extremely popular characters. There are plans for an X-Men sequel, and a Spider-Man movie is in production for release next summer.
Ooh.
And if Disney ever decided to get their characters back into comics, the Marvel imprint would be a good one to use. Which is funny, because now that they own them, they don't use Marvel Comics to publish Disney Comics. They use other companies. On the other hand, are Mickey Mouse and Wolverine a good match?
Yes.
Is this something that fits with Disney's plans? Would Disney airlift Marvel's Superhero Island from Universal Island of Adventure and transplant it to Walt Disney World?
I love the Superhero Island.
Toe Fungus username replied saying if Disney bought them, the Marvel Superhero Island at Islands of Adventure would have to close. No way that's going to happen. Which
Wouldn't they... Well... Don't they just sell the rights to them every year or something?
I think that's that, but it's also it's the comic
version. Oh yes, the comic version.
Because it's not just
comics.
the comic version; it's the very specific early mid 2000s version.
Yeah.
Because Cyclops is walking around in his astonishing X-Men costume, which is why he has a trench coat on.
I think I have a picture with him somewhere.
Oh,
I know I have one with the Storm. And
Rogue,
her very old school Rogue, and Captain
with
America.
Is it the green jumpsuit, leather jacket? Yeah, that's 90s. So it's like 90s to mid 2000s was the range that they could get access to. That's why all the Spider-Man stuff is like Shocker and Vulture. I think I can't remember.
Dr.
Or Electro.
Doom.
Yeah, Dr. Doom's there. Great place. I really want to go there.
Oh, I can't wait to take you there. I love that park so much.
I hope whenever we get a chance to go, it's still there.
I know. And then you walk a little further, and then you're in the Tuna Lagoon. And then you walk a little further, and you're in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic Park World.
Doesn't matter anymore. It's not Jurassic Park. Because I don't know where I was going with that.
Where
but then,
are you going with that?
of course, later, I think when did they buy? Look that up.
What? When did they buy what?
When did they buy Marvel? That was like 2009? They bought it shortly after Iron Man came out. They were like, hot damn, let's get in on this. So about 7 to 8 years later, this did come true.
2009, yeah, right at the end.
This did come true. This rumor was real. But this is something that I worry about happening to The Simpsons at Universal.
Oh, yeah.
Because apparently I saw rumors a couple of weeks ago on like forums, some of the forums that I'm on now, and like Disney related articles saying that some people have been like getting called aside to like the Disney offices at the parks to do the like the Q&A testing. Mm-hmm. You know, like the what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what you're looking for, but I know what you're saying.
To like answer some questions about what they might be interested in. And according to the rumors, there are reports that Disney is testing to see the public interest in having The Simpsons be involved some way within Disney parks.
How does that work for Universal, though?
When the contract expires, which I think is coming up in like maybe 2030? Ish.
I feel like it works better at Universal.
It definitely does. Because as we've established,
flows.
Universal is Disney for teens to adults.
Yeah. I don't see any little kid going up and being like, oh, I want to go meet Homer Simpson at Disney.
I was going to say, that would be me, but then you brought up meeting.
Yeah.
You know my hatred of mascots.
Well, like, the nice thing about the lands is that normally that's where you meet that normally that's where you meet that character. I don't know. Also, where would they put anything Simpsons related? Tomorrowland, probably?
Yeah. That's where they sort of throw everything.
And, like, what park? Where are you going to fit that in?
It would only work at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, but
Disney California Adventure theme park over... where the Mike and Sully ride is, in that little backstage place, they would probably retrofit that and make it look like Springfield.
I guess.
And like they could do like
but that's
they could do like
stage area too.
how Toontown does it. How they have like the big like fake walls that go up to like go off into the distance. They would do that. They would have the nuclear power plant. They would have the Springfield sign. They'd have that giant tower of that giant burning pile of tires.
It's just
it doesn't work anywhere except for there.
It doesn't work. Like just because it also just doesn't work in your mind for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Also, it would be so sad to get rid of well, I've only been to Universal in California, which is a far better Springfield, but it's so cool walking through the literal buildings from the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they have it set up like it's like an actual little street that you can walk through. Whereas in Universal in Florida, it's kind of just like a strip.
Yeah, it's more of a strip.
It's like a strip mall.
Yeah, so that would be sad if they have to get rid of that, because honestly, yeah, it is really cool, and it just makes more sense at Universal. Yeah. It just makes more sense.
Based on the comments I saw on a Facebook post, people were not happy about the prospect of it. Of Disney having Simpsons involved.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, bro, just leave that in Universal. Like, you're still making
you got
money.
enough.
you have so many other things you can use. Like,
you got the Simpsons guys making those stupid short films on Disney Plus about the Simpsons. You got enough.
You got enough. Like,
you know who didn't get enough?
You don't need to have everything.
Who didn't get enough is Allison G. on May 23rd, 2001, when she asked if there was a pipe bomb in downtown Disney.
No.
There was.
Okay.
My sister told me this morning that she heard that a pipe bomb washed up on the beach area at downtown Disney, and they had to bring in the bomb squad to disarm it. Does anyone know what she's talking about? Confused emoji. How the Irod K said in the comments, there was a pipe with explosives inside spotted by a guest who had rented a boat and just happened to spot it lying on the rocks along the shoreline near Captain Jack's restaurant. The contents were removed without incident by the bomb squad after the restaurant and surrounding area were secured. There was no mention as to whether or not the authorities had any leads. I learned the story in the local news while staying at Boardwalk Villas last week. The reporter said that the police confirmed to him that the device consisted of a pipe and that there were explosives inside. This was from May 23rd, 2001. And then, a month later, user named Dina posted on June 13th. For anyone interested, there was an arrest made of a Disney employee on this matter. And here's from an article. Lake Buena Vista, Florida, 10 a.m. Walt Disney World employee is facing charges Friday for bragging about putting a pipe bomb at downtown Disney. Investigators found the small bomb near Fulton's Crab House 3 weeks ago. It was taken away from the area and detonated. Investigators have arrested Kay Rittershouse. And they said that his bragging to coworkers was similar to making a threat. There is no evidence that Ritterhouse actually planted the bomb, sheriff's officials say. Ritterhouse denies planting the bomb. There was a fucking pipe bomb.
I mean...
I expected you to have a way bigger reaction to this.
Oh no, I'm terrified. It was all the way in the water.
No, it wasn't. It was on the shore, the rocks next to the restaurant.
Oh.
Did you miss the part where I said it was on the shore? It was found along the rocks on the shoreline.
Okay, missed shoreline.
Near Captain Jack's restaurant.
Okay, a little more concerned, but it wasn't actually in Disney. So,
Still.
It's obvious. Okay, I don't know how big of an explosion that could have made, though.
That's true. It doesn't sound like it was something too severe. Yeah. But
maybe could have taken out the patio of that restaurant.
That's still fucking insane.
It's still messed up.
He hit a pipe bomb. There's not much else that I really found between the intervening months, June or July or August, really. Nothing too interesting or of note. It's a lot of repeat stuff. There was so much stuff about Beastly Kingdom.
Why?
People really wanted it to happen. Just every page, there was at least 6 or 10 posts about people talking about Beastly Kingdom.
Okay.
What?
I just don't Get why?
Because I told you they were excited about it. Everybody's like, oh, I hear Beastly Kingdom's coming. I heard they're building something at Animal Kingdom. I think it's Beastly Kingdom. Do you think they're still building Beastly Kingdom? Disney's set to announce some big project. I bet it's Beastly Kingdom. It's just nonstop that. Then we get to September 11th, 2001.
And? Oh.
Oh, that took you a little bit. You forgot, did you?
Well, because normally people just say 9/11.
There were a grand total of 2 posts made on the Disney Rumors forum thread.
Okay.
CNN report about New York firefighters who are presumed dead, and the fact that all the parks in Orlando will be closed for the time being.
Okay.
A couple days later, they began posting more again on there. And the next post I found was something you might be interested in. The Disney California Adventure Theme Park Tower of Terror project underway. Posted by Walt Disney World Hound on September 24th, 2001. According to Lance over at Screamscape, whatever the fuck that is, ground has been broken at DCA for the Tower of Terror. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I'm a bit skeptical. Everything I've read up until now is that the project has been delayed. Usually, there is at least some news floating around the rumor mills before construction begins on something this big. Has anybody heard anything about this? And it's just a bunch of bullshit in the comments.
They made it and then ruined it.
I think it's pretty cool what they did with it.
I hated it.
You hated it?
You could have just thrown a bag over my head and hit me with a baseball bat.
Hey, don't steal my thing.
I am going to steal your thing because I agree with it. It wasn't fun. I'm just going to say that. I didn't enjoy it.
You did get very scared of how much the drops were as well.
It wasn't the drops. It was the
liftoff?
No, it wasn't the liftoff. It was the...
Oh, the bouncing when it, shudders to a stop?
The bouncing, and it wasn't it was scary. It was, I got such bad vertigo, because I couldn't realize my brain couldn't understand where the hell I was, because it's pitch dark, and then you're just, bouncing there. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's just, it was more fun when it was all, pull you all the way up. And drop, and then stop and pull you all the way up.
Oh, they didn't do that?
And drop, No, I hate how they changed the mechanics, because now it's all pull you up, drop you, and then bounce you. Bounce, 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 and then pull you up, and then bounce, bounce, bounce,
like Troy
bounce,
Bolton.
bounce, bounce. And it made me so disoriented. I was praying to God to get off it.
So that's only a thing on the Guardians
It
ride, or is that
wasn't-
also at the new Tower of Terror in Florida as well?
I don't think so, because they said I remember reading something that they tried to make it more intense for Guardians of the Galaxy, which, okay, yeah, that made it more intense, yes, but now it makes me never want to go on it again, because I literally thought, my brain was going to shut off from the shock. I'm not going to lie, I also was going through some weird vertigo thing. I'm not 100% sure what was wrong with me. I think I had an ear infection.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't know I had an ear infection, and I did have an apparently I had an ear infection while we were there. So I
told you not to rub your ears on all those things.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You kept all the signs, the mascots. Just your one ear for some reason.
Ear on everything.
You're like, I want to hear your heartbeat, Mickey.
So, okay, yeah. So that didn't help. I'm pretty sure that's why I felt like.
Yeah, that won't help you when your brain's getting scrambled.
And then not already feeling imbalanced from an ear infection. But I'm not going on it again. I'm sorry.
And then we saw that during the Halloween event, they made it even more intense later in the day.
They make it more intense, and I was all like, I am so happy also, I had this theory that, he didn't agree with me, but I have this theory that the park, the actual mechanics, the programming, was already set to the intensity level of the Monsters After Dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I might go on it again when they're not doing Monsters After Dark, just to see if it is different. Also, I won't have an ear infection.
I still don't think that's true.
Think about it. They'd have to switch all the programming and everything.
Yeah, that's why they shut it down for, an hour and a half around, noon or 1 or something.
I don't remember them shutting it down.
Well, we weren't over there when they were doing it, but they shut it down for an hour or two to recalibrate everything. I guess. That was well after we would have gone on it.
Oh, wow. Could they really do it that fast?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't see why not. It's high-grade technology.
That was my theory, but he told me I'm wrong.
Lena.
What?
October 21st, 2001. River Rat posts this. Cop is dead? The word is that the fate of Cop is at hand. It has been closed.
Are you sure that's not COP?
Well, I mean, it is, but I'm saying it as an initialism or whatever you call it, an acronym. What is it? Is that the right word? Whatever.
Acronym.
It has been closed as the rumors are starting to fly. An abbreviation. With no date to reopen. I hope it is just mechanical problems and not more cost-cutting programs. Any cast members have any news?
What the hell is COP?
I was hoping you would know.
COP.
Guess what?
COP.
Yeah, you know me.
COP.
Think about, it's at Walt Disney World, I'll give you that.
Yeah, you know me.
It's Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World.
Wait, is it? Yes. I think so. Yeah.
Like
it's an attraction.
Like Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
Walt Disney World is the whole park.
Oh, yeah, it's Magic Kingdom probably. It's a more traditional attraction, I'll give you that.
Cogs of Pillage.
Yeah, it's Cogs of Pillage. That famous classic Disney ride, Cogs of Pillage.
Christopher of Pines.
I think no.
Is it a ride?
You can ride it, yes. You can. It's more often than not parents probably.
Jungle Cruise.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, it is a ride. It's not.
Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's something you do ride.
Haunted Mansion.
It tells a story.
Huckleberry Finn.
It tells a story in a circular format.
Carousel of the Carousel of Progress.
There you go.
Carousel
First try.
of Progress. No, well that's in Disney World Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I said it was at Disney World. And then I second guessed myself, but then I did go back to Disney World.
That's why you confused me.
You would fucking... If you thought me telling you about how much people are talking about Beastly Kingdom, Carousel of Progress got posted about so many times.
Well, you've never been on it, so you can't understand.
I've seen Jurassic Park. It's pretty much that ride.
You don't understand. The world is evolving as you were going.
As you're revolving?
As you're revolving. It was a masterpiece. And it's in the AC.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Immediately, like a couple minutes after that had been posted, Wild Tennessee, I guess.
Dinner.
October 21st, 2001. That is so sad. What's next on the list to be closed down? Pirates? Cop was a classic. Along with the Horizons, which I still can't understand to this day why it was removed, Epcot could have been built on a different pavilion to host space mission... Wait, what? Mission Space. Instead of removing a classic, hopefully this is just a bump in the road and Cop will reopen once people start traveling again. Roy McCoy. We're having the same problem out here at Disneyland. Tomorrowland is a ghost town. Submarine Lagoon is empty. The ranch is empty. Remember the ranch?
Oh, the ranch.
The Skyway buildings are empty. Well, that's something that hasn't changed. Rocket rods are history. Motorboat River.
Oh, yeah, they used to have a Motorboat River thing.
Oh, is empty. Country Bear Jamboree Playhouse is empty. That's obvious. Mm-hmm. Why people aren't going to that horror show. The big restaurant area across the Plaza Inn is empty. Disneyland is just a shell of what it was about 10 years ago. That's still something people say. Sounds more like Walt Disney World is trying to follow suit. We were planning a trip to Walt Disney World in January of 2002. But if I hear about any more, all caps, closures, we will not spend the $8,000+ that it will take us to get out there, hotel, and passes. If any Disney people read these boards, take heed. We will not pay more for less. That's like Les Mis of Disney.
I was like, what?
This guy has a manifesto.
Clearly.
Leota, I like her name, for obvious reasons.
Uh-huh.
Immediately after says, Pressler should be hung and drawn and quartered. Forgot about that. I think that was the guy who was in charge of the parks. I'm so glad I taped Cop on our last visit. I was fearing for its life, but thought there'd be no way that they would chop it during the 100 years celebration. Eek, eek, eek emojis. Next thing you know, the cutback will be Disney World, not Walt Disney World. Oh wait, next it'll be Eisner World.
Dang, she really took a jab at them.
Oh my god. This is the perfect encapsulation of, like, the Disney fandom, I guess, at this time. Texas Deb. She almost wrote, like, a haiku or something.
Go for it, girl.
First, I was sad about the closing of Cop.
Now I'm angry. In fact, I am furious. Enough is enough. This is the last straw for me. I will not pay premium prices for so much less. I have always loved Walt Disney World, but I don't even want to make our planned trip in December after this.
I'm curious. Back then, did they not let the people know when they're refurbishing the rides?
How?
Well, they used to... Well, they announce it now, so you know.
Well, they would announce it, like, in the park, sure, but I don't really know. It was 2001. How are they really going to... Like, maybe they had something on their website. Yeah, on the fan
That's
forums.
how I find out. They have the whole year of their refurbs on their thing.
They probably... I doubt they would have done that in 2001. They might have, like, had, like, an article or, like, something posted about it, but I can't imagine hosting a website, especially at that time, and dedicating something entirely just to the fact that we have to close it down to work on this. I can't imagine that would be a thing.
I get it.
I did look it up. It did open up later.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of here and there, I think. Between, like, they'll open it up sometimes, but then other times they'll have it closed. They open it up for, like, celebrations.
Yeah, it seemed to be struggling there for a
like,
while.
it's still there. It's still a thing. They're not getting rid of it, but they aren't exactly hustling people inside.
Walt Disney to it, right?
No.
Oh, no,
That's
they're putting that
Lincoln.
in that. Oh, yeah, they're putting that there. My bad.
October
There's
13th.
a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Debbie B posts end of early entry. I read over on RADP, whatever the fuck that is, that top execs are considering ending early entry to save costs. Can anyone confirm? Did you ever do early entry? Did you guys ever do that?
Hell no. I don't...
I figured you would know more about this than me.
Early entry... From my memory, the only way you got that was if you stayed at the resort.
Hotel. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. That's
we
what
never
this
stayed
is.
at the actual hotels.
Oh, I see. Huh, interesting. I figured you might have done it once.
No,
at
we
least.
always stayed off property because my grandfather wanted a full kitchen, so he'd always get like a. What do you call them?
Kitchenette. You can bet that is bitchin'.
A suite, I guess you'd call it, at another hotel that was cheaper.
Huh.
Resort area.
Well,
Amazing pools.
24 years ago, Lena, the people of Disboards were very adamant about keeping early entry a thing. Was this something you had to pay extra for? Or you just kind of got it when you...
I think you just got it if you stayed at the resort. I don't know if you could pay extra for it.
I guess you just get it if you stay there. Lil Chippewa...
You're a little Chippewa?
Little Chippewa says, early entry hasn't been as much of an advantage as it used to be. There are so many resorts on site now that early entry park of that day is just packed even before it opens. If it goes, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Followed by Fuklua. How would you pronounce that? Right here.
Wait, it's F what?
FKLHOU.
I don't know.
Fuklua.
Fuklua.
When we went this year, no one asked us for our resort IDs at any early entry that we attended. Since we have annual passes, there's no way that they're monitoring to make sure that only resort guests were getting in.
What? I could have snuck in?
I knew you were going to get upset about that.
You're telling me that now?
You should have learned that 24 years ago. Carol MN, the next day, a couple days later actually, says, this is also discussed on the Theme Parks and Strategies forum. For what it's worth, someone, Shara Lee, sent an email to Disney about this rumor and received the following reply, quote, "We appreciate your interest in surprise morning admissions. Currently no plans or negotiations to discontinue this program have been announced." Yeah, thank you, Shara Lee, for emailing. Yeah, that's probably how you would have found out if rides were closing down. You would have had to email them.
Mm.
God, how archaic. The next day, Eric Dored says, "I think we need to ask ourselves if early entry is truly necessary."
Yes.
With so many on-site rooms now, I think it has outlived its usefulness. I think that if they were eliminated, the same benefit could be had by just getting to the park at opening.
Well, that's not entirely true, because if you were the first of the first early park entry people, you get on any ride you want. But you've got to be the first of the first.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
I'm pretty sure it is still a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it is. Early entry is 30 minutes before the park opens to the public.
Why is it only 30 minutes? Like, it should be an hour.
Yeah. I wonder if it was and they dialed it back.
Like, that just feels like it. Well, I agree with what's his face.
Fuckla?
Yeah. That, like, with the amount of resorts they have and all the rooms and all the people who, you know, just do the resort because it's by the park and, you know, stuff and everything, that it's not worth it, the extra 30 minutes. Like, how is that worth it?
That's true. You just get in line sooner, I suppose, but you're still going to have to wait in line.
Like, you might get a really good...
You get your fast passes printed out quicker.
Yeah, you'd get your... of course, obviously, you'd be able to get things faster, but I feel like that would cause so much stress. Early in the morning, you got to get there before everyone. You only got 30 minutes. What are you going to do? Are you taking photos before everyone gets in there? Are you running to go get a fast pass? Are you trying to be the first in line? Like, no. No, it's not worth it.
But you are getting to stay at a Disney resort.
Okay, yeah, that's a plus side. I've always wanted to stay at the Swan one.
The Grand Floridian?
We would pass it. Yeah, the one with all the swans in the front.
Lena.
What?
Remember that place that people wanted to be built at Animal Kingdom? Beastly Kingdom? Say Beastly
Kingdom. Yeah, Beastly Kingdom. Yeah.
Well,
I'm still upset they haven't built it. Where is Beastly Kingdom?
Oh, if you're upset now...
I'm still upset. Where are my unicorns and dragons?
The people fucking 24 years ago were livid.
I'm livid right now.
I can tell.
I'm still mad. Where are my unicorns and dragons?
On November 4th, 2001, Jail 2, 2000... posted Beastly Kingdom still on. This is a little piece of the Beastly Kingdom back and forth that was on these forums.
We're all still mad.
Does anyone know if the park of Beastly Kingdom is still in the works? Have they put it on hold indefinitely, or is it still greenlit?
Why haven't they added it?
Returning guest Toe Fungus commented.
Why?
Not really sure. Walt Disney, WDW Magic says it's still a go. I hope they announce it or say something about it during the 100-year press event.
They're liars. They're scam artists. They tricked you. I still don't understand why they didn't build it, even if it was small. Like, it still would have been worth it.
Darla, then a couple days later, as per WDWMagic.com, November 5th, 2001, update. Latest reported planned opening date for a new land and attraction is spring 2006. Remember, this is a rumor and speculation and always subject to change. So, yeah, they thought it might be coming in 2006. Bet they were disappointed. I have no attachment to
I am still
Beastly Kingdom.
I don't understand. It was such a good idea. Like, why, Disney? Why? You need to give me a better reason.
We got another acronym for you to guess what it is. You should get this.
Okay.
Because this is something that you kind of love.
Kind of love? Or love?
Love.
Okay.
Posted by All Aboard, November 5th, 2001. Old rumor, could this be happening? Remember about a year ago, someone floated a rumor that JIYI would close around now. Your reaction is perfect because that's the exact same thing I did.
JIYI.
And reopen as an attraction based...
It sounds like H-O-T-O-G-O.
So the attraction would close and reopen as based on Monsters, Inc. At the time, we knew nothing of the movie and swept it under a rug. Let's see. Monsters, Inc. sets the all-time animated feature opening weekend record, and JIYI is closed for some kind of refurbishment? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark?
Just in yours... indoors.
I wish I knew where it was at Walt Disney World that this is located, but it is at Disney World.
It's Disney World Magic Kingdom?
I don't know. It's definitely the main park, I think.
Magic Kingdom?
It's either Magic Kingdom or Epcot.
Jungle in your face.
Yep, you got it. How do you keep doing it? It's jungle in your face.
Jungle. Oh my
Think
gosh.
about it. Think about the letters.
Thinking. I don't remember what starts with a J. Apparently, I love this.
You love an aspect of it.
I love an aspect of it.
You love a character from it.
J. I. Why?
Because I asked.
It's not Space Mountain.
No.
Do you not even... No, wait, well, no, I'm talking about area. Is it in Tomorrowland?
I don't know. Maybe. It seems likely. Or some sort of pavilion at Epcot.
What?
Don't look it up.
Dang it! No, I got the other one. Oh my gosh, I don't remember what starts with a J.
I'll give you...
Give me more of a hint.
Next letter, I, stands for in. Into.
Just into...
Ya jungle. J in Y I. The viewers at home are screaming. They're typing manically what it is.
Put it in the comments, guys. Comment.
J
oh my gosh.
J in ya.
J in your house. Oh, what starts with J? I can't even think of any of the rides. Jump in. Jupiter in.
Nope.
Jasper in. Who starts with J?
You want the Y letter?
Yes.
Your.
Just in your.
Nope.
In your?
I'm sorry, it was into.
Into your. Figment.
Oh?
That's not in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Where is it?
Oh my gosh, Journey into Your Imagination. Oh my gosh, I hate you. That's in Epcot.
I said it was in Epcot.
No, you said it was in Magic Kingdom.
I said it was either Magic Kingdom or Epcot.
And then I said Magic Kingdom, Tomorrowland area, and you said yes.
No, I said maybe.
You're mean.
I did give you...
You need to look at the Disney World map again. You're mean.
I did say it could have been in Epcot.
No, I clarified. I asked Magic Kingdom and you said yes. You're a jerk.
So this was them freaking out that Journey into Your Imagination was closing. And that it was going to be replaced by a Monsters, Inc. ride.
Now I have the song stuck in my head.
I don't know it.
I already forgot the words. I used to know them by heart.
Because, as Ireworth comments, there was a rumor about a Monsters addition to Disney California Adventure theme park. I assume this is the Funhouse concept you are referring to. So, all this freaking out about JIYI and it
Journey
closing.
into Your Imagination.
They're all freaking out about how it's going to close and become something else. It did. It became Figment's Journey into Your Imagination.
That made it so much better, though. I love Figment. I love Figment. When we were there, I begged my mom for a little plushie of him, and I got it.
Ooh.
And I had to share it with my brother, though.
In 2001, Lena, Sarah...
One little spark.
You may remember this name, Sarah Angel, from earlier.
Is at the heart.
They posted about a thread called Lilo and Stitch.
I was singing the song, what?
Sarah Angel posted
Angel.
on November 15, 2001, Lilo and Stitch. Quote, for those able to get into California Adventure, the animation gallery is showing a short trailer for Lilo and Stitch. It looks very cute. Here's hoping it's good enough to drag Disney out of the doldrums.
Oh, I love Lilo and Stitch. My first time in Disneyland, it was raining so bad that my mom bought me a Lilo and Stitch ball cap.
Aw, a ball cap for the
Yeah.
rain? Not a poncho?
That's all they really... Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why she didn't get a poncho. Good question. But it worked. It kept the rain off my head and everything. So win-win, right?
Out of your glasses?
Yeah. I didn't have glasses yet. I wasn't even in school yet.
Oh. Mickey Moose replied immediately saying, according to a lot of reviews I have heard from people who worked on the film down at Disney Animation Florida, Lilo and Stitch is this generation's Dumbo. Whatever the fuck that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Is Dumbo well acquainted? Is that like a big thing? I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Dumbo, I couldn't get past the part where, like, he gets taken away from his mom.
So the beginning?
Yeah, so I never really finished it.
I
Because
realized,
that terrified me.
I realized in my mind I'm confusing it with Pinocchio.
Why?
I don't know. I've never seen either of them. But yeah, I thought this was a fun post because it's people discussing their expectations and thoughts of Lilo and Stitch. A film that we all know is fantastic and incredible from start to finish. Everything, every aspect of it, every element is amazing. These people were not too sure because it was still a year out. Mickey Moose continues a couple days later. I heard it wasn't going to have any songs. Is that true? Seems this is the future of Disney animated films, I guess.
Girl, it does have songs, and they're all by Elvis, so suck it.
Yeah, just like Air Larry says in a reply.
And they have the Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, which is a smash hit.
Yes,
if you hate that song, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Air Larry, a day later, says that the rumor is that there are going to be Elvis songs throughout the film because the title character is an Elvis fan. This is just so fun to see, just to go back and see how these people are discussing this beloved film
we're
franchise.
getting the live action this year.
Yeah, we are. I have all of the episodes planned already.
Yay.
Several days after that, Test Track 321 on November 20th.
Don't talk about Test Track.
Oh, no. Here's what the synopsis and the general idea was for Lilo and Stitch a year before it came out. Lilo, a girl, loves animals. She buys fish food for the fish in the ocean with her money.
What?
Yeah.
That's not what happens.
It's kind of what happens. It's food for fish.
It's a peanut
It's a
butter
sandwich.
sandwich.
Stitch, a space alien, fled from persecution, has bounty hunters hunting for him. Stitch comes to Earth and pretends he is a dog, a purple one.
Woo.
This person is colorblind. Lilo finds him at the pound and adopts him. It's history from then on. They got that last part right. Mm-hmm. So I just thought that was a little fun thing to throw in, just people's expectations.
Could you imagine if he was purple?
Ugh.
And then you had a purple dog?
Ew.
And then everyone's all like, are you sure that... Well, because there are some, like, bluish dogs, like the blue... Like Bluey.
Like Bluey,
Like
yeah.
Bluey. Well, like, no, he's based off a blue heater.
Blue healer? They're not blue.
They have that bluish tone in their fur.
Okay, I'll give you
They're
that.
not blue, like cartoon blue, but they have that blue tone in their fur. Could you imagine a purple dog?
No, I'm gonna vomit if I try.
Why?
It's just too sickening.
That'd be cool.
Red, I'm okay with. Blue,
You're
that's fine.
okay with a red dog.
Red, good. Blue, good. Cannot combine the two.
Okay, R Major.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in. Something fun, a film that we both love, just to see what people were like talking about. And like, I love that this person saying that there's not going to be any music in it, and the fact that that's the future of Disney animated films.
Yep.
Which is not true whatsoever.
No, they gotta throw that song in there. How else do you express yourself?
I don't know.
Oh, good communication.
And the final one I have is that posted by Lilycat on December 4th, 2001. Talk about rumors spreading. My boyfriend works with someone whose friend works at CRO, and she told him her friend said that they were closing Alien Encounter. I assume since I haven't seen anything that this isn't true. Please tell me I'm right. Anyway, what is the best way to find out if any rehabs are scheduled for January? Obviously, I think that might have been a typo.
I don't know.
So I think they meant to say refurbs, but they wrote rehabs, maybe?
Yeah.
Also, she posted 31 days until AKL. Which maybe Animal Kingdom? I don't know what
Animal Kingdom League.
So, this ties into our previous rumor, because Alien Encounter, that's that extraterrestrial alien encounter, that did close for the Stitch ride.
Yeah, I know that.
Did you ever go on that?
Not the alien one, no. Too scared. No, when did that close?
Seemingly, I think in 2001, 2002.
I don't think I went on that. I went on the Stitch one.
Yeah, people hate that one.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I did get dragged on the alien one when I was really young. I would have been. I would have been 3 though. But you
blocked it from your memory.
You just sit down, so they were all like, just sit down, you'll be fine. This explains why I'm terrified.
Yep, of aliens.
Well, it would explain why I was so terrified to go on it again when it changed to Stitch. I was terrified. I think I was 5, 6.
I can't wait to do the episode on that
and they wanted to go on the Stitch one, and I was just there like, no, I am not going on that. And then I remember my grandma being like, why? It's Stitch. You know, Stitch. Like, you love Stitch. And I think it's because I did get dragged onto the alien one.
Yeah, I guess you would have. You would have
like,
had to if you were apprehensive.
I think they just thought I would forget. Well, it's scary because people started screaming like they were being touched. Like people in the audience, I don't know if they were just being jerks or if they actually were, but I remember people being like, he got me! He got me! And I was all...
Are you sure that wasn't like audio from the ride itself?
I don't know, it could have been. And like, there was this whole like, you're next! And, like,
You little blonde girl, you're next. I'm the alien. That's what it said.
yeah, I don't know. I'd have to ask my mom.
I don't think it's that important to concern her over.
Yeah, okay.
Seemingly you must have if you were terrified to go on it. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you were told or something about...
Maybe I was told bad.
I cannot believe you're still looking for this fake ride.
It's a real... It wasn't a ride. It was like an experience.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna hurt my mind. I know I'm not crazy. I know we went on it, and right after we got off, I bought my Ravenclaw lanyard.
It's probably the mummy.
No, it was on the other... I need the map. Where's the fucking map?
Universal.
It wasn't even by the mummy. I'll show you where it was, and then maybe we can find out what on earth it was.
Where was this? Florida? California?
Universal Studios, Florida, Orlando. And it was the park that has not... it's the one on that side.
Oh, that helps.
The one on that side.
Let's launch this interactive map. I just realized I don't know how this is laid out. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, in actual Universal Studios, Florida.
Enhance. Enhance.
And
Enhance.
it was...
Was it in DreamWorks Land?
Maybe. Oh, that would explain why they don't have it anymore. Zoom in more. Because it was like right...
E.T.'s Adventure.
Shit. Can you go to the entrance, please? It was like in that area right before the...
Why do they have like a hidden Mickey right here?
I don't know. That's the stage though where they have concerts. It was like that way. You could, if you walked a little further, you could see the lagoon. No, it was further down. No, it was like around that area. Ish, maybe a little bit more that
Probably
way.
been replaced.
Yeah.
There's Minion stuff.
Oh.
Minions. Blast. Universal Studios Wiki. Was it Disaster, a major motion picture starring you?
Was it?
Let's find out. Opened 2008. Closed 2015. Did Christopher Walken have anything to do with this? Oh, this doesn't sound like it's anything because you have to walk around and you should learn how a movie is made.
No. This
is like that Muppets thing that they wanted to do.
Yeah, that was the earthquake.
Ghostbusters Spooktacular that closed in 1996.
No.
Or Eighth Voyage of Sinbad.
No. That closed.
2008.
Maybe not the tribute.
Madagascar, a great adventure. We should have done a Universal podcast.
We still can.
Aquazone.
Well, I would like to go back to it. Back to the Future. It was something weird.
Dueling Dragons?
No.
What is... Street Busters? That's what Wayne Brady, I think, was a part of. How to make a mega movie deal. What the fuck?
Was it? No.
I don't think it was that. That'd be really weird if it was that. Twister? Universal 360, a Cinesphere Spectacular. Doesn't tell me anything.
What? No, that's outside.
Confrontation? Lucy. Was it the Lucy tribute? Was she cutting her hair?
No, it wasn't the Lucy
Was she cutting her
tribute.
hair and like using a blow dryer?
No, it had to do something with like they were like making a movie and then like you were like in the script and you became a part of the movie and that's why they were moving all around you.
Oh, so they're like doing your makeup.
Well, no. Yeah,
like that?
It was scary though.
That sounds like a Disaster, a major motion picture ride starring you. It's set in a soundstage in the fictitious movie company Disaster. That's not a great name for a movie company. Comically illustrates how special effects are filmed. I think we need to look at this ride.
Well, look at it. No, because like I remember you're in that theater the whole time. You don't move.
Universal ride about making movie. The studio tour. Are you thinking of the studio tour, possibly?
Maybe, I don't
Because
know.
the studio tour, Lena, has a section where you go through an Egyptian tunnel that's filled with scarab beetles, and it's in the dark. Great movie ride?
Oh!
What?
Okay, that's not the right thing, but it was like this.
Oh, Alfred Hitchcock, The Art of Making Movies.
Yeah.
That was replaced by Shrek 4D. You sure it wasn't Shrek 4D?
Oh my gosh, it was something like this, I swear to God.
You remember putting ogre vision goggles on?
It will sound just like this, where guests sit in the dark while hearing unsettling sounds. It made the guests feel as everything was around them, but it was based on the birds.
I think this is just an unknown mystery.
It was like that, I swear to God. I'm not crazy.
What about animal actors?
Maybe they still have it. Did you think about that?
What about
Did
Day
you
in
think
the
about
Park
that?
with Barney?
Did you think about that? Maybe they still have it.
If they do, we're looking in the wrong place.
I know.
But yeah, that is one of the few things in here that did turn out to be true. Because it closed down.
I heard if I did experience this, yes, it was terrifying.
Yeah, that's what everybody says it was. It was actually horrifying.
I heard, from everyone, that thing was actually horrifying.
Scarier than the original dinosaur.
Bruh, because, I have a weird... I wish we could...
I'm sorry to bring this up. It's like therapy.
I know. You were... it was a repressed memory, and you just brought it all screaming back. And,
You're gonna start having nightmares about aliens now.
Nah. But also, I feel like I'm getting it confused with something else. There was something weird like that they had at Universal Studios that I've been on. And they're, snipping your hair and,
What?
Yeah, it's weird. I
Sure,
forgot.
you didn't just fall asleep on Dr. Doom's Freefall?
No, I swear there's something in...
Oh, that was the Spider-Man ride. That's his villain, Scizor.
No, there's a sit-down theater in Universal Studios where, they're talking about an experiment or something? Or a magic
Experiment
show?
626.
No, and, all of a sudden the lights turn out, and all of a sudden, everything's moving around you, and you feel the wind, and there's scissors, chopping near your ears, chopping
is that
your
the
hair.
V for Vendetta experience?
I don't know. Someone help. I don't remember what it's called.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I swear to God, it was a real thing. I'm not making this up.
But that was the final rumor that I got. That was all the interesting rumors I found through 2001. Let us know if you want us to continue year by year. We got 24 episodes in here, if you do, where I just go year by year and find interesting rumors and speculation from old Disney forums. I did forget to mention that aside from the Animal Kingdom stuff and the bits about Carousel of Progress, there was a shocking amount of questions and discussions about the secret tunnels. That was a big topic of discussion. If you're interested, as always, find all the links in the description to everything we discussed. But now, little Lena, it's time for trivia. We are using the Disney Play app on the Disney Parks trivia. We're doing the random trivia, so it's obnoxiously hard for a game that should be played with fun with your family.
Sorry, I was still looking up that...
Did you find it?
I feel like I'm crazy.
I feel like.
Well, because I asked for it, and they're like, oh, you're thinking of Revenge of the Mummy. I'm like, no.
You might be.
No, I know what Revenge of the Mummy is.
Scarab beetle wings do sound like scissors.
No, I swear. It was just like a sit-down one, and then the lights turned off. Yes, it sounded just like that.
Like a scarab's wings.
So
Let us know in the comments if you know what the hell she's talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Alright, let's get the trivia. The score as it currently stands is Blake 8.5, Lena 13. Alright, I'm ready for my question. Oh, god damn it.
I don't even
I saw the picture. It looked like Minnie Mouse in a
yeah.
dress.
In which Disney short did Minnie Mouse make her debut? I don't even think I know this. You want the options?
Wait.
Okay.
Let me think.
Oh my god.
Not Carnival Kid. It's something with a fucking plane, I think. Maybe? Let me hear the options.
Steamboat Willie, Wild Waves, The Barn Dance, The Picnic.
Shit. It's either Barn Dance or The Picnic. Which would be more apropos of the time? Going on a picnic or going to a barn dance? I'm gonna say barn dance. Final answer.
No. Shit. Steamboat Willie. What?
Oh, God, she does. She pops up. Oh, yep. I'm seeing it now. I completely everything else about Steamboat Willie just overcame me. Like the fact that he plays animals as instruments, and I totally forgot that Minnie joins him. God damn it. And I call myself an earhead. I make myself sick.
Well, I didn't even know that one. I was gonna say The Picnic. I don't remember her. Whatever.
Yeah, she appears later on.
Barely.
Yeah, bitch. God damn it, Minnie, you bitch. Hold on tight! Kali River Rapids takes you on a thrilling whitewater adventure. But down what river? Yeah, you stopped your little dance after I said that, didn't you?
What river? They don't tell you what Cali River.
That is an answer.
Cali River, because it's Cali River
It's
Rapids.
wrong!
What? Crack
The
the racket out of that river.
The other options were like Mississippi, something else, Cali River, and the Shakranadi River.
Yeah, that's something you remember.
Shakranadi is Sanskrit, meaning river that flows in a circle. What is Cali River Rapids? Cali River
it's
Rapids.
it's like the Popeye ride.
What?
Oh, you don't know that one either? It's like the one I took at SeaWorld. It's like the one I took Philly on.
Where is this?
It's in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, that makes a little more sense why it's called that.
It's so fun.
How did you not know it's the Shakranadi River?
Because I thought it was the Calamari River.
The Calamari River?
Calamari.
Well, that brings
River Rapids.
We had a couple episodes there where we were both doing kind of well.
Okay, how was that the wrong river, though? The river's literally in the name, and then you're telling me it's wrong?
No, I'm pretty sure that's the location.
Oh, whatever.
It's Kali River Rapids, not Kali River Rapids. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
The final score remains the same. Blake 8.5, Lena 13. And that brings us to an end on this episode. As always, leave reviews, comments below. Listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts at Spotify, the other ones. Follow us on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, at I Need Some Disney. Check out my YouTube channel if you like comics. That's Smokey's videos where you might be watching this video. And let us know if you want to hear more of our discussions about old Disney rumors, where I put on my little archaeologist hat and my leather coat, and I go digging in Disney forums. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to I Need Some Disney. This podcast is in no way affiliated with or endorsed by the Walt Disney Company. All opinions, facts, and fun here are our very own. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and connect with us online. Leave any suggestions for future topics in the comments.